you're normally a scorer, and obviously you can see the floor, you can pass. But today it seemed like you were very focused on seeing the floor. Is that just the product of Jason was out and you needed to kind of handle the job for both of you?
Yeah, you could say that. I think it's also just credit to my development. I improve on things. A lot of my weaknesses in the past I've attacked. So being able to run a team, run an offense is something that I look forward to those moments. Obviously, on our team, won't see it as much because we got a lot of guys that are, ball dominant and are really good players. So, but in these moments where you got to step up and make plays, tonight was a night I was trying to get my teammates involved, especially in the second half. I didn't think we shot it as well in the second half, but I think we got a plethora of good looks.
You are obviously capable of finishing strong at the rim. You had that dunk on Stewart. But also the emphasis is rim reads when you're challenged, kick it out to the corners. How do you balance, like, I'm going for this finish versus somebody stepping up and I'm going to pass? What's that process for you?
Yeah, it definitely is a balance to me. Sometimes, we can get in the habit of just shooting three after three after three after three. And some nights we're not making it, some nights we are. And those are great shots for our team, especially if they're wide open and good looks. But I also think, me 2 feet in the paint, at the rim is a great shot for our team as well. So if I feel great about this, if I'm in the paint, even if that guy is a little bit open, in the past, I've been really good at the rim. This season I'll improve. But I do try to balance because I think sometimes we get in the habit of just shooting three after three after three after three. Sometimes getting to the paint, getting the easy two, that gets our team going, and then those threes start to fall.
Jaylen, on that note, with the kind of playmaking improvements that you've made, we see you a lot at shoot around at practice, working with the assistant coaches on just making different reads. But what does it actually look like in practice to go and improve, over the course of your career as a playmaker? Like, what are the kinds of things you're doing in practice, during the summer to actually get into a position where you're now having 9 assists and it's not that unusual?
Yeah, I just think one, experience, is the best teacher, and then just maturation of the game, earlier in my career, a lot of the things that people could say, I've been able to improve and I feel like if I got put in that position that I could show that, it's just different. I'm 28. I'm coming off of a great season last year. I pride myself being able to make those plays over and over. But, on our team, whatever our team needs, I think that's the most important thing defensively. You want me to pick a guy up full court, guard the best player. If you want me to, play off ball, play on ball, be a cutter, guard a big, just having that versatility, I think just adds to our team and our value. So I pride myself on that as well. But if you put me in that position, I think you'll be able to see that there's definitely been growth.
Jaylen, the dunk on Stewart, usually doing the seatbelt thing now, but you did the throat slash. Can you talk about what brought that on?
Just caught up in the moment, I guess. Big play. I think that the NBA and the PA are, sensitive about the gestures and things like that. So got to be mindful of that.
You expecting to hear from them, the league, maybe on that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then Stewart, later on, sent you into like the third row with a push on a rebound. How do you kind of keep your emotions in check? Because obviously that probably was about the dunk.
Yeah, or not. I feel like he's always doing stuff like that. I think that is how he plays the game. But my focus was on coming out, running the offense, getting our team into the right positions. So I didn't want to get distracted, but definitely some going back and forth, and we not tolerating that this year from nobody.
Jaylen, cookies and cream back in full effect tonight. Why do you guys work so well in that two-man game?
I just think just always, just that connection, always looking for him. I feel like he's always looking for me, and I think that adds to it. You know, anytime he's on the floor, especially when KP is like being great defensively at the rim, like I gotta get him a shot. I gotta make sure that, you know, because that's what when he's like that, that takes our team to another level. So like you protecting the rim like that, man, you can shoot as many threes as you motherfucking want. So you know, just always trying to find him. You know, always trying to take care of the big. He's working down there, so reward him, get him some shots, get him feeling good, because that helps our team.
Jaylen, obviously the big dunk on Stewart or KP, you know, going over the crowd and pumping them up. Felt like there were a lot of big moments in this game, like crowd pop moments. You know, how much did those individual plays, those big moments where the crowd erupts, sort of push you guys forward, and how much do you thrive off those?
I thought it was good. I liked the way we played tonight. I liked the pace in which we played tonight. I thought we played with, you know, a more of a step. You know, I don't like when we play slow, and regardless of what whoever says, I'd rather, you know, play fast. We got a lot of talent. We got a lot of shooters. You know, just that makes us harder to guard than when we just play slow and try to look for these matchups and et cetera. Let's get up the court. So I'm a big emphasis to that. I'm gonna stand on that. But you know, I liked how we played tonight. But the versatility of our team now, we can win in different ways. Like the game slows down, it slows down. But even if the game picks up, we could play well as well. We just gotta take care of the basketball. That's it.
Jaylen, in the back, JB Bickerstaff, their coach, kind of mentioned that falling behind 19 so early, just it was difficult to climb out of that kind of a hole against a team like you guys. I mean, they shot 50% from the floor, 50 from three, and they're still down like 14 at half. Do you guys get a sense, especially when you come out and pile up the way you do in the first quarter, that you're putting teams in like a tough spot where they have to kind of be perfect for 3 quarters to even give themselves a chance, you know?
Yeah, credit to Detroit. They played well. They shot the ball well. They hit some big timely shots. But I think we did ourselves some favor by, you know, getting into that front lead that we had early in the first half. But, you know, Detroit, I thought they played well. That was one of their better games. So credit to them.